One of my friends from class was like, "Oh, I didn't realize you were like a sorority girl. Do you fit in there?" And I was like, yes, among women and college students who are my peers, I fit in very well. There's a multitude of programs that Greek members participate in and form a network, you know? And it's not an exclusive network. It's not we take over everything network. It's a network of like-minded individuals who want to make a difference on campus and in the world. The way the Kappa Delta's overall philanthropy works is we work under this thing called the Confidence Coalition. It's sort of an umbrella of projects that we do to emphasize the importance of confidence in young girls across the country, because, you know, as a sorority, our members were young girls and we know how hard it can be to grow up. But not just that, because what we focus on with young girls is working with the Girl Scouts. But not every child is privileged enough to grow up in a community or a family even that influences their growth. And so the second part of our philanthropy, apart from the Girl Scouts, is supporting the efforts of Prevent Child Abuse America. Because what's really important and how it ties into confidence is that nothing can be more detrimental to a child's confidence than being abused. And so rather than, working with abuse victims, we try and make sure that the abuse never happens. So what we do with the Epsilon is we work with a local chapter centered in Baton Rouge, Prevent Child Abuse, Louisiana, and we really get to be hands-on with them and see what they do to actually prevent child abuse from happening, and maybe eventually get to the point where child abuse never ever happens by emphasizing education and programs that benefit children who are abused, but also benefit parents who might not necessarily know how best to raise a child. My position last year within Kappa Delta was Shamrock Chair. And Shamrock Chair is in charge of our annual large fundraising philanthropy that benefits Prevent Child Abuse America and Prevent Child Abuse Louisiana. What we do is a local charity, and so we stay for our fundraising efforts within the local community. We actually have, for the past 30 years or so, sold Jambalaya, the annual St. Patrick's Day parade here in Baton Rouge, which is really exciting because it helps us kind of make our philanthropy a bit unique. We stay within the community, participate in an event that the community really can get behind and support. They only had one left open in Baton Rouge, and they were about to go under. And they've told us this after a couple of years now. If it had not been for Shamrock, if it had not been for at that stage of the game, I think we were raising around $30,000 every year. If it hadn't been for that solid collection of constant funds every year, they would have gone out of business. And right now, they're growing, they're thriving. And a large part of that is because of KD. Even now, our annual donation makes up about 30 to 40% of their annual budget. If it was not for Shamrock, there's no guarantee that Prevent Child Abuse would have survived or that it would even be here today. You know what I mean? So it's just really, really wonderful to be able to say that a sorority has been able to have this kind of impact on the world. So I think what's really wonderful about our philanthropy is that it gives our members something to really get excited about that is service-oriented. This is 300 college-age girls who probably have never done anything on this scale before, coming together, working together, and putting their best effort into making this the biggest it can be, not for themselves, but for Prevent Child Abuse Louisiana, Prevent Child Abuse America. Just really, it's inspiring, because I feel like with our generation, a lot of times people think of us as apathetic, the selfie stick generation, whatever.